Hey guys, I'm just making a video today. Pretty much of how I've been feeling and everything, but um, I've been feeling good. Just been going through a lot, really. Um, I just been taking it day by day, trying not to think about this person. Really, just pretty much saying that I need to move on, but it's hard to, but but yeah, that's, I would say that's all I can do, but I don't know if I'm wrong. Where I say this is that it was a movie that I was watching. I forgot what it was called. If um if you have something in your life that you love, and if it comes back, um no, he was like, oh, if yours forever, but if wasn't, didn't mean anything, not mean anything, but if it doesn't come back, it wasn't worth of being with that person ever again. You know, like how a person knows that, oh, you have a good heart, and you don't need no harm, and you love people, you love being around people, you show people love more than you show love for yourself. And I had to realize that I had to stop doing that. I had to stop showing, like, I love hard. And that's what I had to realize with the situation that I was in, that I deserve more. Like, I am beautiful. I am talented. I am a loving type of person. I'm a good hearted type of person, but no matter who I'm talking to or who I'm with or anything like that, you are going to respect me and my family, like my friends and my family, and my friends that's included in my family. You gonna respect them and me. But if you can't respect me or my family, ain't no point of me trying to sit here and trying to be in a relationship with you or trying to be friends with you if you keep disrespecting me and keep disrespecting my family. And that's what I don't play with, is my feelings, my time, my energy, all of that. But yeah, I'm in a space where I'm not putting my feelings, I'm not putting all my effort into a person if you're not gonna do the same thing for me. I'm not gonna sit there and do the same thing for you. I realized that last year that I need to stop putting my all into a person that doesn't mean me no good at all. That is always about what they want but not what I want. Um it's always one sided, never on what I want what I need and nothing like that. It's always about what they want for me. And I had to realize that I don't need a person like that in my life. And me saying this, the person knows exactly who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say no names, but if I'm sitting here loving you and showing you what love is and everything like that, when and you just sitting here bringing me along, knowing I understand that I had attentions of being that I had attentions with this person as well, and I know I had my part in it, but don't act like, oh, I'm gonna be in this relationship with you, but I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do that to just be with you. No, if you going to want to be with me, meaning that you gonna have to be with me when I got a little bit of stuff going on with myself, but I am growing day by day. But it's not like I'm not sitting here not getting myself together, but I'm sitting here working every day, working as much hard than I've been doing. That's not enough. Like I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do that just to be with you. Why, like, why I have to do all of that just to be with you? Make that make sense? That, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, why I have to get get myself together to actually be with you. That don't make sense. If you really love me or really care for me, you will love me at my lowest, like my lowest, to the point where I'm growing to be the person that I want to be in the end of the day. But if you can't sit here and do that, ain't no point. And I don't know if I'm wrong about saying this, but how you say that, okay, how you say that I'm weird, I'm awkward, I'm all of this, right? But you keep coming in my life. You keep coming back. I'm not begging you to come back. I'm not asking you to come back. None of that. You just out of nowhere just keep coming back. But you don't feel the same way for me. You don't want a relationship with me. You don't want to be friends with me. You don't want this or that to do with me at all. But you keep coming back trying to be in my life. You keep coming back in my life in general, but I'm being weird, being awkward because I'm telling you how I feel and what I want in my life or whatever, and you know exactly what I want, but you keep like you keep saying one thing and then doing the opposite. For me, it's like when I love hard, but it's like I'm not about to sit here and keep begging you to choose me. I'm not gonna sit here and keep telling you that I'm showing you what really love is and everything like that without you even have to spend a dime on me. Without you have to do this and do that for me. Just sitting here showing you exactly what really love is. But no, your ego is in a way to realize, oh, this person really fucking with me for real, for real. This person this person is really messing with me for real, for real. Um I, you don't see that. You will see that when I'm going Like you would see that, once I'm gone, once the effort that I put in the relationship or friendship or whatever I have towards you, then you see me putting it towards somebody else. Now you feel some type of way. Now you in your feelings. Now you being petty. Now you being cold hearted for some reason. Now all of a sudden you act like you don't want to talk to me. You don't want to be around me. All of that. But you always in your feelings every time. Every time you come back around, you always ask me if I'm talking to somebody. If I'm talking to somebody. Every time you talk to me, always asking me if I'm talking to somebody. Why does that matter if I'm talking to somebody or not? It's none of your business. Because in the end of the day, you don't want me. You don't want a relationship with me. You want nothing like that. So why you keep coming to me asking me about another female that I am dealing with, but you don't want a relationship with me? Make that make sense? Like, you keeping me around for what? You in my life for what? Why you keep coming back for, like, my questions that I have for myself? Well, for like how I feel and towards this person. Why why sit here, tell me you want me to do this, that in myself, and that's exactly what I'm doing, and then come and find out you didn't want to be with me, then you end up going in and out my life. You ghost me, treated me all types of ways, did me all types of ways. I know that I had my part in it as well. I'm not about to sit here and put it out on her, but do me all types of ways. Then you thought that I was gonna be like wanting to be around you, wanting to talk to you, wanting to do all of that. No. Why would I? Why would I want to talk to a person that's a bully? Why I want to talk to a person that's toxic? Why I want to talk to a person that's gonna talk to me all types of ways? Why I want to talk to a person that can't even respect me or the person or the people that I'm friends with? If you don't even like me or my friends or whatever, okay, cool. But at the end of the day, you going to respect me. I don't care who you are, you is going to respect me. I do not care if I want to be in a relationship with you, want to be with you, want to be friends with you, any of that. You going to respect me regardless. So that's when I was like, no, if you can't respect me or respect me, my feelings, my family, ain't no point. And I had to realize that I was putting my feelings with a person that did not care about how I felt. It was always about how they felt. I dealt with bullies, narcissistics, when they just wanted you to just deal with them and that's it. They didn't want you to deal with nobody else. Wanted you to do everything they say. Pretty much wanted you to cut everybody off just to talk to them. Um, Very toxic, very like, okay, very petty, very very picky on who they want to be with or whatever. Uh, but that's the person that I want to be with. And I had to realize, no, that used to, I would, you know what, you know you know what really made me feel for this person. If you know, you know. If you don't know, I'm about to tell you. But the reason why the reason it wasn't because of how this person treated me in the beginning. It was how none of that. It was about when I was if some of y'all know, I don't know, but say um I would say last year I was in a car accident last year. Um, I was in a car accident last year, and I was calling, I was calling everybody, everybody that I was close to, and everything like that, and I was like very shooken up. My emotions, my anxiety, all of that was up, right? And I called her. She didn't answer. Um, she didn't answer. So I so I didn't talk to her for the rest of the night. Um, and then I ended up going to the hospital to figure out what was going on and everything like that. Um, and and what really made me fall for her was when she called me back and she was like her Jesus. Hi. Oh, I'm trying not to cry. I'm really not trying to cry. But what really made me fall for her was when she called me back. I didn't answer. She called me again. I answered. She asked me where I was at. No, she didn't ask me where I was at. She was like, "You at the hospital?" I said, "Yeah." She was like, "Which one?" I told her. Um, and I told her, don't worry about coming to the hospital. I'm fine. And she said, no, up there. I said, you don't have to. She said, I'm going to. And she was like, her phone was dead. Her phone was dead and all of that and stuff. But she came anyway when I told her not to. When she saw me, she spoke to my family and everything like that. But she just gave me like a hug, like a like a hug, like and I'm like, how it come from you? Oh, Jesus. Please don't cry. Oh my God, don't cry. But how it comes from? How does how? Oh, I cannot talk. Um, how did it come from? Jesus. How how did it came from you showing me that part of you that far made me fall in love with her because anybody I dated, I a- anybody I dated or anybody I dated or was talking to or was friends with, nothing like that. Never had a female do that. I never had a female. I never had a female actually show up for me. So that's when that's when I kind of knew she kind of had feelings for me, but I didn't really I could tell, but I couldn't really tell until that day. And until this day, until this day, until this day, uh, I still remember what she told me. Uh, it's hard for me to let her go because every time I be like, oh, like I wanna, like I don't wanna talk to her no more. I just want her to leave me alone. I just want her to be with somebody that she wanna be with, and and I always remember what she told me is that you don't know, like she was like, oh, she was like, I don't know, I don't know what if she was like, I don't know what I would do if anything happens to you. And that's that's the the part of her that I fell in love with. I don't know what happened to that person. I don't know. Because that was not the person that I ended up talking to. So it's like, so it's like, okay, cool. That's how you was acting with me in the beginning, like you cared, like you really cared. So was all of that was a front to get what you want to get from me, and then end up just acting how you acting now, or was that really how you was really acting with me, like in the beginning? That's how you really was for real, but end up treating me how you treat me now because you've been hurt too many times. So that side of her, I was like, was that the real you, or was that kind of like a front to get what you want to get from me? So I guess that's why it's hard for me to let her go, because I guess I keep the caring the caring type of person I first met when, like, I first met you, trying to get to know me, you want to hang out with me a lot, you um doing everything in a book that I even asked you to do, you just did it anyway. What happened to that person? I don't know. I don't know if that person still exists in her. I don't know. But all I can do is move on. It's hard, but it's like I don't really. That's the thing. I don't really look at the bad things that happen between me and her. I look at the good things, not the bad things. But yeah, I think it's best for me to just move on and focusing on me and my family and my loved ones, and yeah, and I don't wish anything bad on nobody. So all I wish is for your end, and I hope that you happy, and I hope that you deserve happiness and everything like that. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. So I'm gonna be alright. So yeah, but I'm gonna be alright.